If you are a Nicolandria hater, I rebuke you. I rebuke you. If you are a Nicolandria hater, I rebuke you. En arrière de moi, Satan. En arrière de moi, Satan. During Black People Be Gay Black Women's Month, why is it so hard for y'all to fathom that Nick would be interested in OLANDRIA?
VBS, I just turned the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Keeping on my truck, look like brains.
What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. So you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's People Be Gay Black Women's Month. During Black People Music Black Women's Month. And speaking of Black people music, have you listened to my song Money? Yes, I'm going to remind you of that because I checked the numbers and y'all not listening to it. Hello. Please go to Apple Music right now. Search Jessie Woo. You'll see my song Money. Go ahead and just click on it, download it, play it. If you're on Spotify, go to Jessie Woo, look for my song Money, click play it. Here is a snippet of the song.
I need that money every day. About my money, no fee play. Oh, ego, dollar bills all on my head.
Thank you so much. Go ahead and download it. It is a vibe. It is a perfect vibe for this summer, okay? All right, let's jump right on in, not out but in, to this episode of Love Island. Let me just make something perfectly clear before we even just get into everything. If you are a Nicolandria hater, I rebuke you. I rebuke you. If you are a Nicolandria hater, I rebuke you. En arrière de moi, Satan. En arrière de moi, Satan. Go back to the hellhole you crawled out of. Immediately. If you are a Nicola hater, I rebuke you. I rebuke you. The blood. Démasco devant nous. En arrière de moi, Satan. Retournez contre sorti. Ti caca, ti pelin, malandrin, saloperie. Go back to where you came from. You are not welcome here. This is not a safe place for you. You obviously have not been watching the show and paying attention. Some of y'all watch the show, but paying attention is a lost skill. Listening comprehension is a lost skill. Okay? Some of you are watching the show, but really the show is watching you. Common sense is chasing you, but you are extremely fast. Okay? Yeah, you're not watching the show. As for the rest of us, the Nicola fans, we up. We can do anything we put our minds to. If you have been watching my reviews, I have said it from the beginning. That Nick kissing OLANDRIA that first night set that man into a headspin.
Islander, do you think, other than your partner, is the best kisser? OLANDRIA.
Do y'all not remember the first morning that they woke up? Nick was paired up with Bella. But the first morning that they woke up and the guys had a discussion. Remember Nick saying, I can't lie, I woke up thinking about that kiss from OLANDRIA. I don't remember if he said it in his confessionals or if he said it to the guys. Drop that in the comments and remind me. But he said it. He said it that day that he woke up thinking about OLANDRIA's lips.
OLANDRIA did get my attention at the coupling night. She came up to me with like energy that, maybe Bella didn't bring.
Do y'all remember OLANDRIA kissing the men that first night? Do y'all remember? Do you remember the time? Because I do. I was there. I do. I don't. Do y'all remember the Respucia energy she had for niggas when it was time to kiss niggas? Like the... Y'all don't remember that? y'all remember how he said, Olandria be tonguing the man down. Olandria be tonguing the man's down. Do y'all remember, I think it was maybe the following night, that second kissing challenge when Ariana came in and she blindfolded everyone and she told everyone, this is your chance to kiss someone that, you're not partnered up with. This is your chance to start a secret affair. Mind you, the whole time, Ariana, didn't your man cheat on you on Vanderpump Rules? And here you are encouraging secret affairs. Okay, I mean, hey, listen. Hey, do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at you. I love the mess on Love Island, okay? But I thought it was very poetic, maybe. I don't know. Watching you encourage a secret affair. But anyway, during that kissing challenge, Nick went and kissed Olandria. And remember how he just approached her and already her tongue was out.
First up, it's Nick, who's currently coupled up with Bella.
And already her tongue was out. Already her tongue was out. Okay? Those two have had so much, I don't want to call it sexual. They've had a lot of physical chemistry from the beginning. Remember the cabin challenge?
OLANDRIA!
Nick could not wait to take Olandria into that cabin.
Taste the rainbow.
I think she's beautiful, and I do enjoy kissing her. I think she's super sexy.
And he kissed her down. And he even picked her up, put her over his shoulder, had her ass cheeks in her, was palming her ass.
Yeah, bro, this shit is not fair.
Are we not watching the same show? Nicolandria Hive, we in here. Shout out to us who have been dreaming of this day. And you know what else? Shout out to the producers. Love Island is the best dating show on television right now. It is the best. And it has a lot to do with the producers. These producers clock the fuck in. They're not just there just doing their time like a lot of producers do. Notoriously, when you're a producer on some of these shows, you're not making much money. It's long motherfucking hours. So these producers will, they'll give you a little ha. But the Love Island producers, them motherfuckers must get paid very well. Them motherfuckers must get paid very, very well because they are clocked the fuck in. This is the best dating show on television right now. So we're back in the villa. This is post Nick leaving the villa. You got Ace, the menace, with his feet dangling up off the ground because his feet can't reach, okay? And he's still crying to Taylor. They're still very emotional. And it's given very much, though I'm missing you, although I'll find a way to get through. Like, it's giving, living without you. You were my sister, my friend, and my pride. Only God may know why. Like, it is giving eulogy. Okay? These niggas is Ace and Taylor are down to the fume giving a eulogy, and it was hilarious hearing Ace even say, damn, it sounds like we are eulogizing Nick. It really gave that. You could tell, obviously, like Taylor said, Nick was his bestie. We've even caught screenshots that show that there was one elimination night where Taylor had Nick's pants on. It's either Taylor had Nick's pants on or vice versa. Like, they were wearing each other's clothes. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm editing this, right? And as I'm looking at these pictures, it looks like Taylor let Nick borrow his pants and his boots. Bitch, I am screaming. Taylor let Nick borrow his pants and his boots only for Nick to use them same pants and boots to go get his girl, I am screaming. These boots were made for stealing, and that's just what Nick's gonna do. Nick is a savage. Don't play about him. Don't play with him. Nick is a fucking savage. I'm here for it. You know, they were that close with each other. But also, it was clear that their plan failed. They had a plan. They for sure saw Austin going home. For sure, they saw that. And the plan just didn't work. Meanwhile, Austin and Miss Shoes in the pool are having a conversation. And I'm sorry. I just don't understand Austin's appeal. Like, it's really crazy seeing Austin stay in this house. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I just don't understand how he's I can't even get the words out. This man has really survived this. Meanwhile, none of y'all like him. I don't see none of the viewers fighting for Austin. I don't really see nobody in the house really fighting for Austin. It's clear that Jaden, the investigator, Miss Shoes in the Pool lady, did her Googles, okay, because she says she investigates. I really think that both her and Austin are I will vote people.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
It's giving they both got red hat energy, okay? And also, it's also giving that, you know what? She probably felt that it was a smart choice not to link herself to Nick because Nick could probably just be playing the game. And to be honest, I think up until that point, I do think that he was doing whatever he had to do to stay in the game. So I guess, you know, some people would see her decision as smart. Amaya and Zach have a conversation. And did y'all hear Amaya saying, you know, I thought it was the perfect opportunity?
I felt like this was my opportunity.
It was the perfect opportunity.
I felt like this was my opportunity.
It's giving Jocelyn Hernandez when she said perpetuity.
And the best thing about it is I learned how to get paid while doing it in perpetuity. A lot of people don't know that word. Y'all should Google that.
I'm sorry. Amaya is funny. Amaya is funny to me. Anyway, you know, she explains to Zach, you know, what her strategy was and why, you know, she did what she did and whatever. I mean, and in this conversation, you know I was a Mr. Thailand fan. I did feel like I didn't understand why all the girlies paid Mr. Thailand dust. But in this conversation with Amaya, mind you, Amaya talks a lot. I feel like Zach out-talks Amaya. Mr. Manchester, you talk way too much. You talk a lot. I need you to dial that back. It's kind of annoying. You getting on my nerve? Yeah, to the girl? Yeah, it's kind of annoying. But anyway, fast forward, we see Nicola. Nick and Olandria are having a date. And did y'all catch how he said how he was so excited to realize it was her in the car? And how he said as soon as he saw her, he was like, oh my gosh, my queen.
I saw your smile and I was like, oh my God, my queen. I've been missing you this whole time.
We've been missing you too.
But anyway, before we even get there, right, it was crazy how Liam, the narrator, was like, yeah, they're going on a date. Nick and Nicolandria are going on a date and their server is Jeremiah. I was screaming because I was like, if Jeremiah pops back up, I'm going to scream. But we didn't get that. And I wonder why they chose to save Nick and Olandria versus Jeremiah. But then again, when I look at Jeremiah's interviews that he's doing, as well as Hannah's, it looks like they both have the same background. It looks like they're being held in a hotel. So I don't know. So maybe there's, you know, a trick up their sleeves with that. But anyway, did y'all notice how when Nick and Olandria got to their date, Nick pulled out her seat, very chivalrous, okay? Very chivalrous. Did you notice how Nick was pulling out her seat for her? Very chivalrous. Just great energy. But anyway, they sit down and they talk about the fact how they both thought they were going home, but then they were just shocked at what's going on right now and the fact that they're on this date. So they start talking about their Casa Amor and villa experiences during Casa Amor. Nick asked Olandria, like, what was going on? Like, how had things been at Casa Amor? And she brings up Shelly, you know, finding her 6 foot, 7 foot, Chris. And I thought that was a little, I'm like, why is she bringing that up? Like, this man is asking you how things have been at Casa Amor. I would think that she would take it as he's trying to ask her how she's doing. How has things been for her first and foremost, since she's the one sitting right in front of him. But anyway, he then tells her about the Taylor recoupling. And not only does he tell her about the Taylor recoupling, but he lays it out for her that Taylor and Clark have a very, very deep connection. And one thing about Olandria, the way when Nick is, not just Nick, but whenever she receives information that I think would shake others, her game face is so, like, she has one of the best game faces I've ever come across. Like, you can see her wheels turning, but not really. Like, she just sits there with this blank stare and she's just processing it. But he did tell her that Taylor's recoupling gave him red flags because immediately Taylor was tongue down Clark's throat, something that he did not see when it came to Olandria. And while they're having this conversation, they take us back into the villa and we see Taylor and Clark in the speakeasy. And he's letting her know, listen, like, I am ready to take our connection all the way. I'm all the way here for this. Like, I want to pursue this. Like, we've never seen Taylor speak to Olandria like this. And again, Nicolandria Hive were the same people who were calling out the fact that Taylor never liked Olandria. Taylor never liked Olandria. And people tried to convince us that we were wrong. People tried to, oh, he's a slow burn. Oh, he's just awkward. He does not like Olandria. Never did. Never did. He didn't like the other OG girls, and Olandria was a safe pick for him. Period.
I've been Team Taylor since fucking day one. I think we all fucking know that.
Olandria is speaking with Nick, and we see her tell Nick, listen, like, if Taylor is willing to throw away our connection for what he has physically with this girl, then he was never my man. If she could come take my man, then take him.
If he's willing to throw all that shit away over physical attraction, that man was never fucking mine.
And while she's saying this, Clark is taking her man. Clark is taking her man. Okay? They are tonguing each other down in the speakeasy. I've never seen Taylor tongue down Olandria like this. Never. Anyway, they get a text. The text says that they have the option. Nick and Olandria, you can go home or you can couple up and go into the villa. And Olandria and Nick was like, there's only one right answer, right? We're going to couple up and we're going to go into the villa. And so she's excited to go back into the villa and get her man. Olandria is excited to drive up the mountain and go save her marriage. Okay? And Nick stops her and he tells her, hey, by the way, like, I would love to take this recoupling serious. I have always had the hots for you. I think this is the perfect opportunity for us to get to know each other. I want to show you a side of me that you've never seen. And Olandria processes, oh, okay. But it's like, it's still not clicking with her. Do y'all see that? Like, going back to even when he was asking Olandria, how are things in Casa Amor? She doesn't process the fact that, girl, he's asking you about you. You're so focused on going to get your man, going to get your cowboy who's riding another horse right now. Okay? He is ding 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 ding. Clark, that is no longer your cowboy, girl. You trying to get your yeehaw on, and the whole time. It just doesn't process with her. And I don't know if Olandria in her mind is just so focused on Taylor, or that maybe in her mind, there's no way Nick could like her. And I just want to speak to that for a second too, because I see a lot of y'all online saying, oh, Nick doesn't like her. He's just playing the game. He's just playing the game. Why don't y'all think Nick likes this girl? There's literally a TikTok with Nick's mother a week ago saying this.
I felt a spark with him and Olandria initially. love her. So I don't feel that they're really making the connection on every episode, but I would love to see it.
There's
OLANDRIA Nation. Woo, woo,
Yeah.
woo. Yeah.
That is Nick's mother and Nick's sister saying how she is excited about him exploring Olandria. Even his mother could see it. So why can't y'all? During Black Women's, Black People Be Gay Black Women's Month, why is it so hard for y'all to fathom that Nick would be interested in Olandria? See, us, Nicolandria Hive, we knew. We been knew. We was been on Nicola time. But why don't y'all believe that? Do I need to say the silent part out loud? Hey, y'all are showing y'all slip. Your slip is showing. Your slip is showing. Why don't y'all think that this white man would be interested in this beautiful Black woman? I'm clocking it. I'm clocking it. Anyway, bitch, the continents are meeting. The continents are meeting. They're hand in hand. They head back to the villa. You know, there's some chatter, some conversations that happen that I don't really give a fuck about. Let's get to the next morning, bitch. Because as everybody is in bed, Nicola sneak into a bed in the villa. And the next morning, when everyone wakes up, they wake up with everyone. And the shock on everybody's faces.
Good morning, Islanders!
The excitement on everybody's faces, but the disdain on Taylor's face? That man was not happy to see. That man was not happy to see Olandria. That man was not happy to see Olandria. So much so that he skipped over her. He skipped over her. He skipped over her to go hug Nick. And that wasn't enough. He starts hugging Nick, twirling around with Nick. Like, I get it. That's your bestie. But damn. And then he gave her this little puss ass hug, this little...
Hey, Tay.
When I saw Landria, oh damn. Hope she ain't see me laying in bed with Clark.
What? And then you got Clark looking off in the side. Talking about, I want to see the tea. I want to know the tea. What's going on? I want to know the tea. It just was like so disappointing to watch that. He was not happy to have her back in the villa at all. And it was clear. Anyway, the girls are getting ready for the day, and Olandria is not in there yet. She's not in the beauty room yet, but Clark was telling the girls that she does look forward to, you know, speaking with Olandria and telling Olandria the truth about, you know, her connection with Taylor. You know, she wanted to speak about the fact that everything that's happened between her and Taylor has been initiated by Taylor. The kissing, the touching, it's all been initiated by him. And then she walks in. And she's like, hey, y'all. She was really happy to talk to the girls. She was like, you know, I was a little nervous because, you know, y'all trying to get my man. Olandria, I love you. Stop calling Taylor your man. He's not your man. He has never moved as if he wanted to be your man. The only time he's ever made any real effort towards you is when Ace tells him to. Even in this episode, right? When she's back in the villa, they back outside. It is Ace who has to tell Taylor to go approach her for a chat. Did y'all clock that? He was sinking his head into a beanie, not wanting to talk to her, saying, oh, well, maybe if I hide, she won't see me. Duck ass shit. Childish ass shit. I don't understand. At your big age, right? It was Ace that was like, go talk to her. Then Nick coming over. Nick telling him, hey, she just wants communication. She just wants communication with you. By the way, Nick and Olandria walking around the villa, they looked good. Oh my God. They looked very good together, right? And again, you had Nick telling her, hey, you know, how's it feel to be back here? You know, hey, just want to make sure that you understand, like, I'm trying to show you a side of me that Sierra has seen, you know? And Olandria's like, okay. I think it's finally registering for her. But she's telling Nick, you know, at this point, she just wants communication from Taylor. She just wants to know where his head is at, right? And Nick is like, girl, I done gave you the rundown. I'm not finna run your ass down again about this Taylor shit. Let's talk about us. Let's keep it focused on us. Mind you, did y'all catch how when the guys, I know I'm kind of jumping around because I just really want to focus on what's happening with Taylor and Olandria. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. But did y'all catch how Nick couldn't wait to tell Ace that Shelly was with a man who was 6'7"? Mind you, he's 6'8". You missing an inch. But he couldn't wait to tell Ace that Shelly Timari Manushka Jean-Pierre Dieudonné Francois done found a 6'8" nigga that's her type back in Casa Amor. Couldn't wait to tell Ace that shit. And Ace played it cool, but his chest definitely caved in. You could listen, Ace the Menace, you can do all you want. You can do all you do to convince us that you weren't bothered by that, but you were very bothered. And it's cool. It's great. It's great. It's great. I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You know, back in Casa Amor, we see Shelly and Chris have a nice talk. They talked about tattoos. I think she had a tattoo on her back and he liked it. And they were talking about how he wants to get a tattoo of his wife's initials. He's like, you know, would you get matching tattoos when you get married? She's like, yeah, I would love that. And he would want it to be his wife's initials on his finger. It's cute. It's just cute. I like them together. And I remember what she said in the last episode, that if Chris had came in the beginning, she would have definitely pursued Chris. So Shelly, here's the thing, right? A lot of the other girlies, they're bringing a lot of excitement. Like right now, Olandria is on top. Amaya has brought a lot. Shelly, you're getting lost in the sauce. When it's time to go back in the villa, if you have a chance to choose between Ace and Chris, I'm going to need you to pick Chris. You need to do something that is going to shock everybody. You're going to have to pick Chris. You're gonna have to give the girls some excitement. It's been nice to watch you. Love you down, sister. You're my Haitian sister. You know I'm gonna go down for you. I'm gonna go up for you. But you're getting lost in the sauce. I need you to turn things up a notch. Turn it up a notch. When you get back in this villa, you have to turn it up a notch. Maybe 10 notches. Okay? Anyway, back at the villa, Taylor and Clark are talking. And I mean, again, just the way that he speaks with Clark, it's just no comparison. It's no comparison to what he built with Olandria, right? And Olandria keeps saying, well, you know, me and Taylor, we have a solid foundation. We have a strong foundation because we built it on friendship first. And I'm going to tell you something, daughter. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. That is the problem. This is not Friendship Island. This is not Friendship Island. This is TNT, Tongue and Tonsils Island. This is Love Island, okay? And if you build a friendship, most likely that's where it's going to stay. Clark and Taylor, immediately, he went for her in a romantic way. Period. He has never made the moves he's made on Clark on you. Okay? Now, some of us with, good vision would like to argue that Olandria was never Taylor's preference. I think it's a skin tone thing there. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not calling him a colorist. That's not what I'm doing. But I do feel that I feel that Clark, her skin tone, her look is more what he's going for. That's just my personal opinion. It's more what he's going for. Her hair. You know what I'm saying? Like braids ain't for everybody. Some of y'all gonna try to come in my comments and argue me down about this. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Olandria is not Taylor's preference. Okay? And please don't come in my comments saying that Clark's dark skin. She is not. She is not. She's a caramel tone. Okay? She's not dark skin. Thank you so much. Please go try to confuse your mama, not me. Go try to gaslight your mama, not me. Thank you so much. Okay? Clark is more Taylor's type. Okay? Even with Coco, he was coupled up with Coco. He wasn't giving those googly eyes at Coco. He gave them to Clark. Coco and Olandria. Remember, he said Coco was Olandria in another woman's body. Why didn't he give Coco any googly eyes? Yeah. That skin tone. That skin tone. Yeah. But anyway, as he's having a conversation with Clark, you know, while this is happening, Olandria's having a conversation with Nick too. And that's the conversation I just brought up because I'm going all over the place. But when he was having a conversation with Clark, he told Clark, listen, I don't care that she's back in the villa. My effort is going to you. He even tells her, like, I'm happy that we're broken up so I can explore this connection. So, yeah, he has no intention of even trying to rekindle anything with Olandria, okay? So, again, Olandria and Nick are walking around the villa and you still have Ace like, are you going to pull her for a chat? Like, are you going to pull her for a chat? So, finally, he pulls her for a chat after Ace says, I'm going to go grab me some popcorn because I don't know what the fuck you doing. His daddy Ace had to tell him to go pull this lady for a chat. It was ridiculous. So he pulls Olandria for a chat. He tells Olandria straight up, hey, me and Clark have a really great connection. We even kissed last night.
Me and Clark, you know, we do have a good connection. Mm-hmm. We did kiss last night, though.
And again, you see Olandria's game face. Like, she's just staring into space. She's processing it. He tells her he wants to explore his connection with Clark. And she's like, wow, you know, I thought we were locked in. Like, I thought we were locked in before Casa Amor, you know, but you know what? Like, I'm happy that you're taking this experience seriously. But then she finally breaks down and she says, I like you. I like you a lot.
I really like you. And I really value you and our connection.
And I want to nurture what we have. And she breaks down and cries. The girl wouldn't even break down and cry when the girlies were crying over her when she got eliminated. Okay? She wouldn't even cry then, but she cried for Taylor right then and there.
Because, yeah, like it is right now, but I don't know.
Did y'all catch that? She says, I want to nurture what we have. And she cries. While she's crying, this man doesn't even comfort her. He doesn't say, I want to nurture what we have too. I'm glad that you're back. I'm happy to see you. How was everything for Casa? Did you build any connections? We don't see any of that. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe some stuff were left on the editing floor, but we don't see any of that. We don't see him embrace her at all. I think if that would have happened, they would have shown that. The girl is crying. The girl is crying and Taylor gave 0 fucks. Get him the fuck out of here. Now, him and Clark can go. Him and Clark can go. But you're not going to get that $100,000. Not on my watch.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
And even despite all this, Olandria is still in the confessional saying that she has hope for her and her cowboy. You know what? Let me look up a flight to Fiji because I'm finna go slap some sense into my sister's motherfucking head. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
I'm so tired, child. I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
Girl, are you okay? Are you okay? Anyway, Casa and the villa get a text that they're going to have a kissing challenge tonight. And so, you know, everybody starts getting ready and Olandria goes to the girls' makeup room and she gives them this speech.
Explore everybody, because when you put all your eggs in one basket, you basically okay with going home.
Olandria, I'm going to tell you what a particular Netflix knitter likes to say. The call is coming from inside the house. I'm going to need you to take your own advice. Maybe that's her finally realizing, yeah, I should have been doing this. I'm going to need you to take your own advice, sister, okay? Anyway, the kissing challenges begin. I mean, some of these questions were so fucking messy. Islander, kiss your partner if he's the tallest one. And you got Shelly kissing Chris for her life.
We better have fucking won that.
And Casa Amor wins that one. And you see Ace's chest caving in when he realizes that it is Shelly winning that challenge. It was crazy to me. That was funny to me. And you've got Ace the Menace. Okay. You got Midget Mike. Okay. Coming to terms with the fact that, oh my God, Shelly just got that point for Casa Amor. Yeah.
We know who it is.
Yeah. And then did y'all see like the final challenge where, you know, everybody had to kiss each other or whatever, and Shelly's man had her feet in the air? What was that? What the fuck was that? Okay. And then it gagged me to see Ace and Shelly be team captains of their houses, where Ace giving a coaching, hey, this is the final straw. We got to get in there. Like, he's giving a NBA championship finished speech for everybody. Ace had the villa build a pyramid, like a pyramid.
Lions and boulders.
Where they kissed each other with shirts off.
Even process.
I'm sorry. The Villa should have won that. The Villa should have won that. Also, side note, Shelly, that kiss between Chris and Huda, there was a lot of chemistry there. She could not wait to put it on that man. And he couldn't wait to catch it, okay? She definitely had a lot more physical chemistry with him versus JD duck ass. Woo! Mr. Puerto Rico en la casa, Mr. Pinata. She had way more chemistry with Mr. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot Hut versus Mr. Pinata. Anyway, after all that, you know, Casa Amor wins the challenge. We see Taylor pulling Clark for a chat. Did y'all catch Taylor telling Clark that Olandria is taking their connection hard? I want this man the fuck out of the villa. Like, immediately. I took great offense to that. Like, that shit hurt my feelings. Because she cried, this man offered her no comfort, but was almost like excited to tell Clark how hard Olandria was taking them having a connection. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. At all. But anyway, he lets Clark know nothing has changed. Just because she's here does not mean that I'm not exploring us. I'm locked in. Like, I am fully pursuing what we have going on. And I just found that to be fucked up. I found it to be fucked up because at the very least, I would have expected him to at least give both girls a chance, both connections a chance. And no, he is full throttle when it comes to Clark. He never gave Olandria that energy. Never, ever, ever gave Olandria that energy. Clark was cold. He took his shirt off, gave it to her. Never gave, he ain't never taken a shirt off and given it to Olandria. We've never seen him put himself in a situation where he's a little inconvenienced for Olandria. Ever. We've seen her cook grits. We've seen Olandria wake up this morning with a smile on her face. We've seen Olandria cook him some grits. Hello? I told y'all. I told y'all he never liked Olandria. Ever. Nick and Olandria are at Soul Ties. He pulled her for a chat, brings her to Soul Ties, and he's like, how'd you feel about the challenge? And, him and Olandria got busy during the challenge. They got busy. He couldn't wait to tongue her down, right? And she's like, oh yeah, the challenge. And then he's like, how did you feel about us? Do you notice how Nick constantly has to redirect Olandria? I want to talk about us. I'm excited about us. He tells her, I am intrigued by you. I'm intrigued by where this could go. And simultaneously, you have Sierra and Elin in Casa Amor. And they're kind of having the same conversation, right? Elin he's putting on the charm. He's talking to her and he's telling her, listen, like, I would love to see our chemistry outside of the challenge. Because remember, in the kissing challenge too, Sierra got busy on Elin. I mean, she rode him backwards, tongued him backwards. Like, she won that challenge for them, that point for them. And as he's asking her that, she basically says, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And she kind of just shuts him down. And in her confessional, she's like, I don't know. I just would lose my mind if I found out that Nick was over in the villa kissing outside of challenges. Meanwhile, back in the villa, Nick is kind of saying the same thing to Olandria. Hey, like, I want to explore this connection outside of challenges. Like, I want to see where this could go. Nick tells her, I love your smile. I've always thought you were one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen from the time I saw you. And and she is flustered. Like, she's flustered. She doesn't know what to do. She didn't know how to take that. Like, I have never seen Olandria that flustered in this experience, like blushing like that. Like, he tells her, do you like my smile, my baggy jeans, my thug appeal? Say, hey girl, like, mind you, Nick got on a gold chain. Where the fuck did that gold chain come on? Motherfucker got a black shirt on, gold chain. All he's missing is some Timbs. You got Nick kicking his feet up. Baby, Nick is excited about this. And it's like, it's still not clicking for Olandria. I'm like, Olandria, I need you to tap in. Tap in, sister. But anyway, he tells her, like, I want to see if we have chemistry outside of the challenges. And she says there's only one way to find out. Did y'all see that kiss? I want to kiss Olandria. I want Olandria to kiss me. Like, I want to kiss. I feel like kissing Olandria it's got to be one of the best feelings in the world. Like, kissing you is all that I've been dreaming of. Kissing you is ooh, ooh. I want Olandria to kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me. I want Olandria to kiss me. It was her saying, oh my gosh, I got my makeup all on you. He's like, leave it there. Leave it there. Come put some more makeup on me. Come put some more makeup on me. Come put some more MAC NW45 on me. Lay it on me. Lay it on me. I love this episode. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I love this episode so much. I love this episode down. Down. I love this episode down. Drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Do you all think that this is real? How do you feel about Nicola? How do you feel about Nicolandria? I love it. I love it. I love it. And even if it's not real, I don't give a fuck. they will be getting my vote. If they stick this out, they will be getting my vote. They will win. They will win. That's a couple I'm actually rooting for. That's a couple I will Sierra, I'm sorry to you, sister. I wish you the best. I wish you the best, sister. Taylor, you can get the fuck on. Take Clark with you. But Nicolandria? Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Drop in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Make sure that you like this video, comment, and I'll see y'all next time.